Welcome back! So on today's episode, we are talking about the TC10K, we're also talking about the Dietbet, and we're also talking about making chili. So, TC10K, day after tomorrow. My goal, when I started this, was I was hoping to get under 50 minutes. Now I'm hoping that I can beat my personal best, which is a 51 something. So now I'm just hoping to get under 51. My training, I've been training for distance. I have forgotten to do speed work, really. I haven't really gotten that fast, so I'm not thinking it's going to work, but I'm just going to give her everything I've got and see if I can do it anyways. It's all mental anyways. I just got to do it. So I've had the last couple days off, Thursday, Friday. I took the weekend off to recover from the race as well, so the Sunday. So I'm just resting and relaxing right now, getting a lot of fluid, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. And I want to just make sure I'm really well rested for Sunday, and I'm going to give her all I've got and hopefully get the best time I've ever had. That's the plan. So, Shea Loss Dietbet started, official weigh-in I did on Monday. I think the actual contest started Wednesday. I'm all confused about that. It told me to weigh in on the 21st, so I did weigh in on the 21st. A couple of weeks previous to that, I kind of fell off the wagon and went back to my food addict ways and just ate junk food and had little binges, and I gained quite a bit of weight back. Somehow, before weighing in for the Dietbet, I did go on a massive binge of all of my favorite foods. I had to make sure I had chips, candy, chocolate, ice cream, beer. I made sure I had it all. I'm like, okay, I'm going really strict for 4 weeks here. I'm going to go really, really hardcore strict because I'm doing the Dietbet. So I made sure to have all those good things because I wasn't going to have them while I'm doing the Dietbet. And somehow I walloped on like a ton of weight. I don't know if it was over the 2 weeks or if it's just everything I ate the night before, but I was up 12 pounds for that weigh-in. I weighed in for the Dietbet at 207. 207. This morning I was already at 199, which I think is my goal weight for the Dietbet, and I still have, 3 weeks to go. So I should be able to make sure to do the Dietbet, but 195 a couple weeks ago. 199 this morning. Now, I usually do weigh in after my long run, which is 3 to 5 pounds of weight loss on my long run. So we'll see what's happening next Friday and get a real sense of how much damage I've done. Next Friday will be a long run, and I'll weigh in afterwards, regular long run day. No long run this Friday, because the TC10K is on Sunday, so decided to make a vegetarian chili. And what makes a vegetarian chili even better? Add some meat to it. Welcome. Any great chili starts with a good chili powder. First, we need a generous helping of crushed chili flakes. So that's starting to break down there. We don't want to break it down all the way, but we do want to create some powder. But we're also going to add some other things to it and keep going. We've also got some cumin, some whole cumin seed. Trick I find when you're making your own rubs or powders or whatever it is that you're making. Smell your spices. Do you want those flavors to go together? Do you want that flavor in your food? Use your nose. Follow your nose, it always knows. Go with a little star anise. It's got a nice flavor. Nice scent. A little Asian kind of thing going on there. I'm going to go with some fennel. I like that slight licorice flavor that gives you as well. A little coriander seed. That's already ground up. A few cloves in there. A little bit of zing they give. It's nice. Let's say, 5. Sounds good. And I like a little bit of caraway seed in there as well. Almost give it like a kind of a sausagey flavor. Continue grinding. Grind, grind, grind until you got a powder you like. Got a pretty good powder there now. Half and half. We got still got some nice chunks and some whole seeds in there. Looks pretty nice. The thing I like about making chili is it's pretty quick and easy, and it's very satisfying. This is like a super protein, vitamin packed chili that I'm making here right now, all from scratch. I mean, we've got some canned kidney beans, black beans, and corn. We've got that nice and rinsed. Rinse that out really, really well. Get the farts out. And got some diced tomatoes, and a little bit of tomato paste. That's going to be going in there as well. I got a pound of ground beef, lean ground beef, not extra lean, just lean. Do want a little bit of the fat in there to give it some flavor. I'm going to be adding some spinach, some zucchini, some different kinds of peppers, including jalapeno pepper, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. Just nice and basic, nice and simple. So let's get going on that. Every chef needs to have a good knife. You need to have a good knife. It doesn't have to be a great knife, but you do need to have a good sharp knife. Let's start with these peppers here. I don't even know what kind of pepper this is. I think it was called an Anaheim pepper. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it, but I know what I'm going to do with it. First I'm going to just cut this down open. Move these seeds out of here, I think. Cut this in half. Smells like green pepper. Assuming it probably is like a green pepper, just slightly spicier. That's got some heat. Oh mama, it's gonna be a spicy chili. Let's do these like this. Those are actually a little spicier than I anticipated there. Just put all my peppers together here. Got a jalapeno pepper here. Seeing as how spicy that other pepper was, I'm going to remove the seeds out of this guy as well. And an actual green bell pepper. I'm going to cook because I like to eat. So that's why I cook. Let's use this whole guy up. Any kind of mushrooms will work. The wife loves zucchini. Onions. Do you like garlic? Use lots of garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't use any. If you like just a little bit, just use a little bit. I find cooking to be the most fun when you're not actually following a recipe and you're just enjoying it, enjoying the flavors, enjoying the meditation of food prep. They're getting it done. It's good times. I'm going to preheat a pot. I'm going to put in a little olive oil here. I'm going to get a really nice sear going on this beef. We don't want it burnt, but we do want these really nice dark sections as well. flavor. But at this point we don't want to cook the meat all the way through. It's going to do that as it simmers and picks up all the flavor. For now we just want it browned. A little bit of color. Alright, that's good enough for the meat. Put that aside for now. Add a little more oil to the pot. And go with the onions. And go with the onions. A little more salt and pepper. Let those onions sweat a little bit. Have a little drink of your favorite beer. Now I'm going to add in all of my chili powder. All of it. That's right, all of it. Toast up all those spices with the onions here. Keep them releasing their odor and their flavor. Oh, it smells so good. Oh yeah. Also smells spicy. In go the mushrooms. They gotta sweat out for a bit. That's gonna be spicy. The spinach broken down very well. In goes the zucchini. In goes the garlic. And back comes the meat. For me, I don't like my peppers too overcooked, so they always go in last. Well, one of the last things anyways. Put in our tomato. A little bit of beer. And all them beans and corn. This is a big chili. There we go. Let that simmer for a bit. And there you have it. A beautiful homemade chili with lots of protein, lots of fiber, lots of nutrients, lots of deliciousness, and lots of spicy. But topped it with a little bit of parm. Beautiful. And And as always, if you want to see last week's video, click on the link that you can see right here. If you want to see a playlist of everything so far, everything on my journey to my first marathon, you can click here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's never too late. Just hit that subscribe button. See you next week.